Today, we're discussing a significant development in international relations: President Donald Trump's recent conversation with Russian President Vladimir Putin. His phone call has sparked discussions about the possibility of peace negotiations aimed at ending the ongoing war in Ukraine. Oh, what exactly happened? On February 12, 2025, Trump announced that he and Putin agreed to immediately begin negotiations to bring an end to the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. This is notable as it marks their first known conversation since Trump returned to office for a second term. During the call, it lasted around 1.5 hours, according to multiple reports, including those from CBS News and Fox News. They discussed various topics, including the war in Ukraine, energy policies, and potential cooperation on other global issues. Now let's explore why this matters. A war in Ukraine has been raging since February 2022, when Russia invaded its neighbor. Has resulted in significant loss of life. Trump himself stated millions have died and widespread destruction across Ukraine. Ending this conflict is crucial not only for humanitarian reasons, but also for stabilizing international relations and economic conditions globally. The actions to Trump's announcement vary. For instance, Melissa Quinn from CBS News noted Trump's directive to his national security team for these negotiations, emphasizing the importance of working together closely with Russia. Meanwhile, Emma Colton from Fox News highlighted that prior claims by Trump suggest that if he had been president earlier, this war might never have occurred. The implications of these talks could be profound. If successful, they may lead to a diplomatic resolution that would stabilize Europe's security landscape after years of upheaval due to Russia's aggression. However, there are concerns regarding how much input Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will have in any decisions made about their country's future. The Biden administration had consistently emphasized the principle of nothing about Ukraine without Ukraine. And now we see hints that key decisions might unfold through US-Russia dialogue, sidelining Ukrainian interests. Historically speaking, negotiations involving major powers often influence smaller nations significantly. For example, during World War II, alliances shifted rapidly based on high-level discussions, without necessarily involving all stakeholders directly affected by outcomes. This led to both positive resolutions in some cases, but also disastrous consequences. Others, depending on how inclusive or exclusive those negotiations were. In terms of the broader picture today, there are nuances people might miss amid this rapid news cycle. Trump's willingness to engage with Putin as potentially beneficial, as noted by Andrew Roth and colleagues from The Guardian. It may also raise alarms among European allies, who fear being left out of crucial decision-making processes concerning their own security interests. In conclusion, call with Putin marks a pivotal moment, signaling a potential shift toward peace efforts in Ukraine, with both leaders expressing commitment to stop further bloodshed. The path forward remains fraught with challenges. How inclusive these negotiations will be regarding Ukrainian voices is essential, ultimately determining whether they reflect genuine peace aspirations or merely serve geopolitical maneuvering interests at play between larger powers like the US and Russia.